Are you new in Mexico? Are you planning to move into Mexico and thinking of where are you going to live or how to even rent an apartment? This video we'll be talking about how to rent an apartment in Mexico. Hello there, it's your boy YiNkZZ and welcome to my channel. Disclaimer, a lot of these tips are from my personal experiences and I hope that they can truly help you to have a smooth process transitioning to Mexico. Without further ado, let's get started. The first thing is that when you move to a new country such as Mexico, make sure that you first stay in an Airbnb, Vibro, wherever sort of rental places that you could stay for a week or two while trying to find a location that is good for you. The next thing is to make sure that you do proper research and narrow down your focus, such as the location of where you'd like to stay. What are your must-haves? Do you want a furnished or unfurnished apartment? Because if it's furnished versus unfurnished, of course, the prices are going to range. But then you could also easily buy furniture that are going to be pretty cheap. Just weigh out exactly what you want. After doing this, the next process is to start to select a bunch of locations that you're going to want to visit. The way to start the process of where you would like to visit is either by getting recommendations from word of mouth, a friend, neighbor, people that are living around you. Facebook, if you're in a Facebook expat group, typically you could ask questions. People always have referrals, people always have realtors, people always have different resources on Facebook groups. So make sure that wherever you're moving to, you are in a Facebook group. Also, my favorite ones are using websites such as Facebook Marketplace to find apartments. Craigslist is really good, and then there's also one called Viva Anuncios. It's very good as well. With these websites, you can pretty much put your price range, where you're looking for in location, and the types of stuff you want, and you could just start browsing through and scrolling through them and checking out exactly what you want to see or what kind of houses you're looking for. The last way to finding and picking a place is by just walking around the neighborhood. It's very easy. You're going to see placards or you see signages that will say se vende or se renta. You typically would want the one that says se renta because that means for rent. Se vende is for sale. So if you want to buy, then that's a good option for you. However, if you want to rent, then look for the signs that say se renta, and typically they will have a number on there. Just walking around, looking around is typically one of the best ways to find apartments. If you're getting any value from this, just make sure you hit that like button. And if you have any more questions, drop them down in the comments. Let's get back to the video. Now you've selected the houses that seem interesting to you. It's now time to go visit the places. Make sure, please make sure you do not ever pay anyone any money before ever visiting and seeing the place with your own eyes. Please don't do that because you will get scammed. Yes, scammed. You don't want to get scammed, guys. Just make sure you visit the place in person, see what it's like first before dropping any money. Okay? Now you visited the place, you've narrowed down exactly what you want. This is the place you want to buy or you want to rent. Ask questions before you sign anything. Ask questions. You're not bugging anybody. Ask. If your questions are going to be, okay, where is the boiler? How am I going to be paying for rent monthly? Does gas, utilities, and all that stuff, is it included in the price of the contract? Ask questions. There's nothing as dumb questions. And for some of you guys, you're probably going to have language barrier. So the questions that you think are dumb, trust me, they're not dumb. Make sure you are asking right. Make sure you're asking the questions in general. Just please ask questions. So this word is one of the most important words to know. It's called aval or viador. This typically is pretty much a guarantor, someone that's going to be able to sign for you just in case if you can't pay your rent. They need to have someone that can pretty much co-sign with you for your rent. If you don't do that, most places, like in my case, I didn't have to get an aval. All I just had to do was pay an extra month's rent. I'm living in a house here. My rent is about $550 a month, so all I had to do was just pay that twice, and that was it. Nothing more. And I think that's the better way around because that way I don't have to look for an aval or look for one of my friends or someone that's going to co-sign for me. Lastly, before paying your rent or contract money or anything, make sure you sign a contract, guys. In español se llama contrato. So make sure you get a contract. Make sure your contract has everything that you guys have agreed on in there. Sign it and get a receipt after payment. After that, the house is yours. Get your keys, furnish your house if you got an unfurnished place, and enjoy your time here in Mexico. These are some of the places that you can visit to get your furniture. We have supermarkets such as Soriano, Walmart, those kind of places, Costco. You can definitely get furniture from there. Also, you can check on Facebook Marketplace. They have a lot of gems. I was able to get my microwave, my estufa, stove, and my fridge for good deals on there. Also, Craigslist is an option. Coppel has good stuff for the house as well. And in the streets, just walking around the streets, typically you always could find something there. Thank you very much. I hope I was able to help you with some of these tips and steps on how to rent a house here in Mexico. If you liked this video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. Drop some comments down below if you have any questions about anything that's not clear, that you want more explanation on. And lastly, don't forget that you can make a difference in this world. Be a light. Till next time, guys. Peace out.